Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we are going to start by our chapter number 1, that is Renaissance and Development in Science. Students, already we have done by our introduction part of Renaissance in Europe and Development in Science. I hope you have understood the introduction part and the supporters of the Crusaders. Now, who is Crusaders? Yes, the religious war. And three people have supported this war. Who were they? The Pope, the common people, and the traders. Right? Okay. Now, starting by our next topic, that is the causes of the failure of the Crusaders. Now, why this religious war has a failure? That we have to start. Okay, we have to understand the causes of the failure of the Crusaders. As we know that crusades means religious war, the failure of the Christian Crusaders attributed the attitude of the Pope and the European rulers when they were not succeeded in spreading Christianity. There was a rift between the Pope and the European kings. Besides other factors like common people losing faith, there was a rift between Pope and European king. Hence, dispute started between them. And not only European, but with German kings also. With Byzantium Empire to be precise, in present day is known as Constantinople, or you can say Istanbul. And this was the dark side or the vicious part which led to the failure of the Crusaders. Again, Crusaders means the religious war. This was the reason of the failure of the Crusaders. What again I am repeating? The Christian church, the Pope was the main reason, as they were initiating their own laws, their own interest on the common people. That was the major reason of the failure of the Crusaders. Then our next topic, the next part which we are going to understand is consequences of the Crusades. Now, what happened after Crusades? After this war, what happened to the Crusades? That is after effect of the Crusades. Some historians say that this led to the end of feudalism in Europe. The war led to the feudalism in Europe. The faith in the Pope began to decline. The faith among the common people led to the decline. The faith in the Pope began to decline. People were not having any faith on the Pope, talking of the Pope that you will be given the place in the heaven. This faith among the people having on the Pope was declining day by day. Hence, the contact between the Central Asia increased as they migrated to the different central countries. With increase in production, there was increase in supply. Thus, this lead to increase in profit. There was two countries, namely Italy and Germany, where Europeans have touch for trade. Hence, find different avenues, different paths or ways, which was proved fruitful for them. They started building forts, building bridges for moving army from one place to another, destruction of enemy routes, etc. One side, they were doing trade thus to stabilize their economy, as they have faced many losses in the war. So they were making their economy strong. And on the other hand, they were making their army strong because even near future they had to face war, so they would be ready for that. Hence, the European kings levied new taxes. Now people were engaged in trading as their economy would be regained. Okay, economy will be financially, there will be stability, there will be a strong financial support to them, as well as they were making their army strong too for fighting if in near future there was war. Okay, so how the royal treasure will be increased? So king started levying the new taxes from the common people, so as the common people will fulfill their royal pleasures. Europeans were introduced to newer plants, fruits, perfume, clothing, sugar, silk, cotton, textile, spices, and medicinal herbs, and so on. During this prolonged time of crusades, the European came in contact with Arabs and got introduced to several new subjects, and one such subject was alchemy, music, and commerce. Now, what is alchemy? In simple terms, it means nature of philosophy. Okay? I hope you are understanding the concepts. Now, starting with our next topic, that is understanding Renaissance period in Europe. We already done by the meaning of Renaissance. What do you mean by Renaissance? Yes, revival or rebirth. Very good. It started in 14th century, but it reached its zenith or the top level during 15th and 16th century. Thus, this 3 century or 300 years proved to be the foundational stage of culture based on rationalism and science. Now, what is rationalism? Yes, rationalism is logical thinking. This period gave new direction to human intellect, that is, human mindset. People started asking questions. Why? What is the reason behind this? Whatever the things were given by Pope or the king, so they asked question why. People got interest in unfolding the mysteries of universe by adopting the scientific approach. Many people began to write poetry, drama, and fiction, a field which remained untouched till now. There was novel written such as example William Shakespeare. I hope everybody has listened this. William Shakespeare. Experiment was also done on the basis of science in the pre-Renaissance period. There was many thoughts existing with respect to universe. Best example is Galileo or Newton's or John Kepler. With respect to their theory of gravitation by Newton. Okay, Newton's law, I hope you have studied in science in your school section, the theory of gravity. Okay, Galileo invented telescope. John Kepler said that elliptical path of the different orbits. In the pre-Renaissance period, the thought of Europe revolved around the existence of God. Now, human form centered of this thought. Now, human thought why everything is God-centered. There should be something human-centered. Example, their paintings. Earlier used to be the paintings were related to God. Sculptures were related to God. But now people they start thinking that now we have to give importance to humanity. Human thoughts, human feelings. Hence, this way of thinking is called humanism. The European rulers of the Renaissance period encouraged adventures. Various seafarers to discover various unknown lands like King of Portugal, that is Prince Henry, gave importance to different spices or species or raw material, hence they can to selling. Hence, these sailors brought information about plants, fruits, flowers, trees, unknown species or animals, weaponry, etc. The best example is David Livingstone. I hope you are having your attention over here. David Livingstone. This was the thing brought from different countries. From who brought this? Sailors. Yes, sailors brought different things to the King Henry. They explored the internal parts of Africa. In the year 1543, remember, in the year 1543, Nicholas Copernicus told the world that center of our planetary system is sun, not the earth. People have knowledge that earth is center and other planets are revolving around. As the ancestor told them that center of our world is earth and other planets are revolving. But Copernicus, what he said, no, sun is in between and earth and other planets are revolving around. Okay. 1609, Galileo prepared telescope which proved rocking success in astronomy. The theory given by Copernicus and John Kepler could be supported by the empirical approach or scientific approach. Observation was made possible by the Galileo's telescope. This facilitated researchers in physical science. The best example for invention is gunpowder. The best example is the gunpowder. Okay, before starting by further, I would like to show you the picture of Galileo who invented telescope. He is the person, Galileo, who has invented telescope. Okay, then the John Kepler who has given the theory that the sun is in between and earth and other planets are revolving around. So he is John Kepler who came up with the new invention in science, and he is the person known as or called as Copernicus. Okay. Here is the person, Isaac Newton. I hope everybody knows him very well. Okay. Now starting further, the invention of gunpowder. So whatever the invention was done by the scientists were the invention of gunpowder and printing. Okay. Which brought about the basic changes in the technique of warfare and the dissemination of knowledge. Gunpowder used for war and press gave a helping hand by its motivating prints. The first printing press was started by Johannes Gutenberg in the year 1440 in Germany. The first printing press started in Italy in 1451. The invention of this printing press has been outstanding gift of Renaissance period, and new avenues, new paths have expanded to various information and different kind of knowledge to common people. Number of modern universities came to existence in Europe in 18th century. The syllabus introduced in this university was the Iliad and the Odyssey written by Homer. Greek grammar, speeches, treasure, painting, sculptures, ethics, political science, history. This was the subject. As a result of this, people began to think freely. Now, as they started reading, they started understanding the things. They started understanding different subjects. So they have a broad-minded outset, a broad thinking. They started thinking freely on the subjects. Okay, now I would like to show you the picture of Johannes Gutenberg, the person who invented printing press. Okay, and from where we have a number of person who started thinking, who gave us various theories, various novels, various dramas. Okay, so he is that person. Now the book, the syllabus, the Iliad and the Odyssey, which was written by Homer. This is a clip of the book, a cover page of that book, Iliad and Odyssey. Okay, if you are having interest, you can go to internet and search to this book and have a glimpse of this book. Now continue by our next part of our chapter, that is understanding Roman Church. Now what happened after the invention of telescope and printing press? What happened to the Roman Church? During the pre-Renaissance, not only the Roman Church had controlled the religious life of common people, but also the personal, the individual life of people. It exploits the common people by using mandates like passport to heaven. As already we have seen, during the crusade, during the religious war, Pope said to the Catholic Church, Pope said to common people that if you will participate in this war, so you will be going directly to the heaven. Your sins will be abandoned, your sins will be forgiven, and you will be direct entering in the heaven. Okay, so likewise the people were exploited. They have to purchase their passports, like purchasing certain things. They will become purified by their sins. And there were many such taxes, like example, the taxes that the 1/10 of the total income have to be given to the church. Yes, it was compulsory to be given. Second tax was Peter's pen. This was given to clergy. And the third tax was called as simony. Simony means the tax given by those people who want the higher places in the church. Okay, so there is three taxes have to be paid to the church. This was the mandate followed at church, and which was wrong. Anyone who tried to question on Bible differently propagated by the Catholic Church was sentenced to death. The humanist philosophy of Renaissance, instrumental in making ground of resistance against overpowering of Catholic Church, and thus there was birth of reformers. Like, right? Means whenever there is a wrong thing in our life, so there is a new beginning. So likewise over here also there was a wrong going in the Roman Church, so there was a birth of reformers to make it correct, like John Calvin. And the followers who were following John Calvin was called as Calvinists. And many other such people again rose against the Roman Church. For example, another example is Martin Luther. Okay, and the followers who were following Martin Luther was called as Lutherans. Now, talking about the church, people already started thinking about rationalism, reality, and scientific approach. Scientists began to search reality by using scientific method, which gave importance to empirical approach, that is natural science. This very outset led to the modern science. Learning. Yes, I am talking about our next topic, that is modern science. Mathematics, science and arts gained importance during Renaissance period. The best example is work of Leonardo da Vinci. I hope you have listened in your school section. The very famous painter from our history section, that is Leonardo Vinci. He is proud for our history subject. This was modern science. This was the time that science brought change in the minds of the people. And talking about Vinci, our next topic is arts. The one who made beautiful painting. Any guesses? Yes, the Mona Lisa. During Renaissance, the scientific approach influenced the field of arts, as well as in this period the alchemy. Alchemy, already I have explained to you what is alchemy. Philosophy of nature. Okay, began to separate from its mystical roots and later transformed into scientific discipline of chemistry. The advancement of the chemistry expanded the knowledge of source of metals and elements, and this was a time when significant change was introduced. In the field of painting also. Example, oil paints were introduced, both painted by oil paints were also introduced. The scientific observation of nature made possible to paint with natural signs and minute details. The best example is Mona Lisa. And with the same method, detail and minute details of human body parts can be drawn. Earlier it was God-centric, now painting was based on human-centric. Hence, the work of Leonardo da Vinci on Mona Lisa was appreciable. Here we are having another person also, known as Michelangelo. His work or contribution to this field of art is worth watching. Now, I would like to show you the picture of Leonardo Vinci. See, here I am having the picture of Leonardo Vinci with his painting, a famous painting of Mona Lisa. Okay. Now, the next, he is the person, Michelangelo, of that time, a famous painter again. You can go on internet and search his painting, a very very beautiful painting you can see of his. Okay, so these people have made their name in history in during the period of Renaissance in Europe. Hence, I would like to end by our topic for the day. In our next session, inshallah, I am going to start by our further topic. Okay, and we will inshallah end by the chapter. Thank you very much for listening. Hope you all understood the chapter. That is our second part of our chapter, second session of our chapter. Um, till now, if you are having any doubts, so you can ask for your doubts on my personal number. Okay, do not panic. Try yourself to cope up by the situation. I know all the topics, I hope it's getting clear, but then too, if there is any problem, directly without any tension, okay, you can ask to us. We are here to help you. So stay at home, stay safe. Thank you.